Here is the next example. In this example, he's asking us about to find the H parameters. So always take I1 and I2, both currents are entering, and V1, V2. Now write down the equations for the H parameters. V1 equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2, and I2 equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. Now, so you can find these two parameters by using the same circuit, because H11 is nothing but V1 over I1 when V2 equal to 0. So basically I'm going to short circuit that. Same way, H21 equal to I2 over I1 when V2 equal to 0. So when I said V2 equal to 0, I'm going to short circuit this. Now you can clearly see minus this J10 parallel with 0. So we are sure no current is going to pass through that because it is short circuited. So I can eliminate that. So my circuit is going to be look like this. By the way, I forgot to put Ix is right here. So my circuit is going to be look like this. I'm going to eliminate that 8 minus J10 ohm. Okay, it's going to be something like this. Here is my I2. Now the voltage at this point must be 10 Ix. To find H11, I need to find the relation between V1 and I1, right? So my V1 is nothing but J2 times Ix. Okay, now I need to write the relation between Ix and I1. Now let me say the voltage at this point is V1, right? Because there is no element here. In this branch there is no element, but I can see the current I1 is entering. I'm going to take IY, current is going in the direction. So at V1 apply KCL, Kirchhoff's current law. So I1 equal to Ix plus Iy. Okay, I1 I'm going to leave it as it is. I need Ix equal to, I just have that value, Ix equal to V1 over J2 plus Iy equal to, can I write that as V1 minus 10 Ix over, what is that resistance value? This value is 4 ohm. Okay, divided by 4. I'm going to multiply this with the 4 to eliminate the denominator. So 4I1 equal to minus J2 V1. So what I did, so it's going to be 4V1 over J2, 2 times 2, 1 over J is nothing but minus J2 V1. So minus J2 V1 plus V1 minus 10 Ix. What I'm going to do, I'm going to substitute Ix equal to V1 over J2. So 4I1 equal to minus 2J V1 plus V1 minus V1 over J2. Okay, I already have 10 there. So 2, 10 get cancelled out, 5V1, 1 over J is nothing but minus J. So when this J comes to the numerator, it's going to be minus J, minus J, minus and minus get cancelled out, plus J. So 4I1 minus J2 V1 plus V1 plus J5 V1. So I have 1 plus J3 V1. Okay, now my H11 equal to V1 over I1 is nothing but 4 over 1 plus J3. Okay, this is from this equation. From this equation I defined this is in ohms, 4 over 1 plus J3. Okay, that's my H11. Now I'm going to find H21. Now H21 is nothing but I2 over I1. Okay, so H21 equal to I2 over I1. Now can I say my I2 is nothing but I2 is current flowing here in the direction. So here is my I2, right? So I'm going to write I2 equal to, from this combination I2 equal to, the voltage at this point must be 0 because that must be grounded. So 0 minus 10ix, I2 equal to minus 0 minus 10ix over whatever that resistance value. That resistance value, I believe 8 ohms. Okay, this must be 8 ohm. So I2 equal to minus 10ix over 8, but I already have ix equal to minus j2 times ix, okay, or v1 equal to j2 times ix. So I'm going to replace this ix with this equation. So minus 10 over 8, and that's going to be v1 over j2. So this value become minus minus plus j10. Okay, if I take this plus j in the denominator to the numerator, it will become minus j. Minus minus get cancelled out. So plus j10, 16 v1. I already have v1 equal to 4 over 1 plus j3 times I1, okay, from this H11. Now I have I2 equal to j10 over 16 times v1. So I'm going to substitute v1 equal to that value. So I2 equal to j10 over 16 times 4 over 1 plus j3 times I1. Okay, so my H21, which is I2 over I1, H21 equal to I2 over I1, which is, this is 4 j10 over 4 plus j12. Okay, no unit. This is my H12. Now I have H11 and H21. We're going to find the other two parameters. Other two parameters are, I have to find H12 and H22. So from here, H22 equal to I2 over V2. H22 equal to I2 over V2 when I1 equal to 0. So my circuit is going to look like this. So from this circuit, you can clearly see this is my I2 and that's my V2. This is minus j10 volt. Okay, now I need to find the relation between I2 and V2 when I1 equal to 0. Since I1 equal to 0, whatever the current comes in, that must be Ix, and the voltage at this point must be 10 Ix. Okay, so 10 Ix, the voltage at this point must be 0. 10 Ix minus 0 equal to, so that's the voltage, 4 plus j2 Ix. Okay, so if I simplify this, 10 Ix minus 4 minus j2 Ix minus 4 Ix minus j2 Ix equal to 0. So this is 6 minus j2 Ix equal to 0. So I don't know why I spent so much time solving this equation or unable to use this equation. I can clearly see my Ix must be 0 in this case. Okay, so here Ix is 0. If Ix is 0, what is the voltage at this point? That must be 0. So my circuit is going to be look like this. Okay, so here is my I2 and here is my V2. So what is my relation between V2 and I2? V2 equal to, these two are in parallel, which is 8 parallel with minus j10 times I2. So my H22 is I2 over V2. So let me find this parallel combination. 8 parallel with minus j10, which is 8 times minus j10 divided by 8 minus j10, which is minus j80 divided by 8 minus j10. I'm going to leave it here. I'm not going to solve it anymore. V2 equal to basically minus j80 over 8 minus j10 times I2. Okay, so H22 equal to I2 over V2, which is 8 minus j10 over minus j80. So if I take this minus j to the numerator, it will become plus j. Right, 1 over j is nothing but minus j get cancelled out. So it is going to be j. So if I take this minus j to the numerator, it will become plus j. So plus j8 minus j of j square, which is plus 10 over, so it is 10 over 80, which is 1 over 8. So 1 plus 1 over 8 plus j 1 over 10. That is my H22. Okay, but I don't know, very simple one, simple equation. I don't know why I didn't take Ix equal to 0. So from this you can clearly see Ix equal to 0. Now I have H22. Now what is our next one? Next one, I want to find H12. So H12 equal to, from the given equation, V1 over V2. H12 equal to V1 over V2. Okay, now from this, V1 equal to J2 times Ix, V1 equal to J2 times Ix, but I found that Ix equal to 0, so my V1 equal to 0. So this value must be 0 over V2, so that value must be 0. So my H parameters here, H equal to H11, 12, 21, 22 equal to, I have H12 as 0 and H22 as 10 plus J8 over 80. I'm going to leave it as it is. You can simplify it if you want to. Same way, H21 equal to J10 over 4 plus J12, J10 over 4 plus J12, and H11 we have 4 over 1 plus J3, 4 over 1 plus J3. Okay, these are my H parameters. I'll stop this video here. Thank you.